All right, guys, welcome back to a new video. We're going to be going over and doing the extra chapter today. So we're going to go over all the nodes, the requirements, what you get, the rewards and whatnot. So just so you guys know, these nodes give upgrade coins as well. There's a total of 21,500 upgrade coins you get from this chapter. And obviously the main prize is 50 Eeyore shards. Now, part 1 will have 50 Eeyore shards. Part 2, if they're keep going based on like the same pattern, we'll have probably 25 to 35 Eeyore shards plus the remainder shards of another racer, maybe a mid-season or a harder to get racer and whatnot. You do get his avatar here towards the end, and there is a node for 10 Eeyore shards right here that we'll be able to get after chapter 5 drops. You'll have enough medals to get to this point. You need Sadness at 36, Woody at 35, Swan at 35, and Daisy at 34. These mystery boxes as well, make sure you guys do these. These are fantastic for a good amount of upgrade coins. It's about like, I think it's like 2,000 to 3,000 upgrade coins per box, and then you'll be able to farm Eeyore's Epic. So by the time you finish all these mystery boxes, if you're able to complete it, you'll be able to unlock his Epic as well, which is awesome. But yeah, this chapter, if you guys don't know, is typically a harder chapter where it starts traditionally around like 30, like right now, making friends level 30 requirement, and then it goes up to like 40, I think 40, 41, 42, 45, something like that. We do see Carl's in here, Fredrickson. He's going to be in mid-season in part 1, which he's not here yet, but it's confirming that he is coming in part 1, so expect him to come this upcoming week from the time of this recording. And that's pretty much it. We're going to get right into it, check it all out. My biggest recommendation, guys, is when you start every new season, go to the extra chapter first and foremost, see what the requirements are. Say if you have only Honey Lemon at 32, try to grind her up in ranked and whatnot to get her to 35. You want to be spending your upgrade coins in accordance to what you need for the extra chapter, just because the extra chapter will give you the season tour racer like Eeyore, and also a ton of rewards, a lot of good crews as well, or shards. So if we look here, you have 5 Woody and Daisy shards, 5 Aladdin and 5 Swan shards, 5 Anxiety and Honey Lemon shards, 5 Steamboat Pete shards, 5 Sully shards, 5 Tia and 5 Gaston shards. You get the 10 Eeyore after chapter 5 drops, 5 Davy Jones shards, 4 Joy shards, 5 Joy shards, 5 Ariel shards, and then, of course, the main prize is Eeyore with the 50 shards here. So we're going to go right through it. We're going to go through every single node. We'll be able to do everything except for this guy down here, I believe. We're going to have to wait till chapter 5, so let's get right to it. So 1, stay in the air for 9 seconds, making friends. We'll start with Scrooge. 9 seconds in the air, let's go. Hey guys, let me know how you like this content. I never uploaded a video on the extra chapter. I've always opted to do it on stream, so if this is content you like and you want to see going forward, just let me know. And we're going to make sure we stay in the air for 9 seconds. There is floating objects. So let's do that. Fun fact, if you don't know, for those who are newer watching this, when you go over these jump pads and you do these aerial stunts, you will gain boost while doing so. We're looking for these jumps here. And then again, if you forgot what you have to do, you can just press start and you'll see win the race and stay in the air for 9 seconds. So make sure we get all this stuff down. Scrooge is a cool racer. Not sure if you guys used him yet. I know there was an open roster week where everyone was able to use him and whatnot. He's a cool racer. He's a very slow racer, but his auto, he's got a 50% chance to pull. When you pull it, he goes 170 at level 50 regulator without crew members with his auto, which is the fastest tier of auto in the game. You have slower tier autos like Prince Eric at like 120 to 130 miles per hour. Then you have like middle tiers at like 150, and then 170 are the Scrooges of the world, and also like Snow White. So there are different speed autos as well. And Scrooge, luckily, has the faster auto, which will balance him out through having such a low top speed. But he is a Cloak Defender, which helps a lot. Cloak Defender is arguably the best archetype in the game, being able to be behind people without drifting, retaining boosts. typically having good defenses, whether it's shield or cloak. Cloak is better than shield, you know, because with both abilities, cloak and shield, you're invulnerable. But when you have shield, you get hit once, obviously, and then it's done. Then you're susceptible to get hit again. With cloak, at least, you're able to be invisible. And say if you're bursting a Barbosa or something, and you have a shield, you'll go through his hands that's on the floor. You won't get slowed down. The shield will take the hit for you, but Barbosa will still get the stun with shield. But when you're cloak, Barbosa will not get the stun and go off his curse and whatnot. So cloak is just insane, man. All right, Big Hero 6, level 31. Another thing to add too is you need to be level 31 to do this. If you have Hero or Baymax at level 30, you won't be able to do this node. So it's not like you could do this under leveled. You have to be the actual level that the requirements tell you. So we're going to win the race and drift for at least 30 seconds. We'll go Baymax.
Is not in my healthcare database.
Also, let me know, guys, in the comments below, how you guys liking the season? Yeah, it's not a new map. They did kind of redo Toon Village. I think it's, you know, for what it is what it is. Obviously, we want a new map. They did change up some things here, but overall, I like the racers a lot. I think Eeyore is fantastic. I think Pooh's fantastic as well. And Tigger should be coming, well, will be coming part 2, so we'll see how he does. How he is, but his abilities look good. His kit looks very cool too. But yeah, let's focus on drifting here. We'll stay on the ground here, no grind pipes. Make sure we get this. How many seconds is it? It's 30, okay. Baymax is insane, man. Crazy I didn't get a nerf. He's beatable, but dude, if you know how to play Baymax and you keep getting his abilities at the right time, he's very tough to beat. Now, we'll keep drifting. Get her 30 seconds in, and we'll move on. Alright, that should do it for that. Extra chapter is something for newer players you probably won't be able to do just because the requirements are so high. It kind of rewards players that play consistently for a little bit, a few seasons at least. But again, it's very smart to go to the extra chapter right off the gill to see what requirements you need and level up your characters and invest time into like those specific characters you need to level up in ranked appropriately. So 1,000 out of 21,500 upgrade coins. So good way to get a lot of upgrade coins as well. I think it took me four or five seasons to be able to complete the extra chapter. So it took some time. So win the race and stay in the slipstream for at least 15 seconds, beating the beast. Let's go, Bell. Slipstream is the tire marks that people in front of you leave. So you just want to make sure that you're staying behind people. And you want to make sure you're staying behind people in order to get these seconds here. So this is 15 seconds, so we're going to just be trailing behind people here. You'll see once they start turning, you'll see the tire marks happen. You want to just stay behind people for 15 seconds. Usually like the first lap, you're good to go. I mean, technically you're probably at 15 seconds already since we're like, what, 20 seconds into the race. But these tire marks are the slipstream that you want to stay behind. This is my least favorite objective. It just requires you to go slow. And it's just, quite frankly, a little annoying. But yeah, you want to stay in these tire marks here. This is probably more than enough seconds, so we're just going to finish it out. I like this map variant. For some reason, this map variant is never in ranked. It's only on, like, obviously, like, regulated. You want to play, like, with people or in like nodes like this. For some reason, this is not a rank. I like it personally, you know, making this like a 3-lap race, 2 to 3 lap race. It's very simple, it's to the point, it's very turny, which I like, but all right, that should do it for that. All right, 15 seconds done. So we're gonna see if I can get this video to be under an hour. Usually it doesn't happen, but win the race, top 3, use 6 skills. Interesting, just Woody or Jesse, okay. Let's go Woody. 6 skills, doesn't have to be charged, just any skills. If you have a Racer's Epic, that starting skill will count as the first skill that you use, which is good. But we will get item boxes. So what we have to do to get 6 skills. Another thing, guys, I'm on PlayStation. I think it's B for Xbox, but for PlayStation, it's circle. Right? If you look at your 4 buttons, it's the right one. That's like what you do to break. So what happens is if it's a short map or if it's high skill count and you're having trouble doing it, and you're not taking the right route to get item boxes. One thing you can do is just break in front of an item box like this and keep farming. Didn't really work well with Rush, but I'll show you next item box. So what you can do is just park yourself in front of here and just keep spamming. Literally every ability he has makes him go faster, but you can just keep going back and forth. It's just this spam and farm these items here. And get rid of the boost. Yeah, if you have to do a few of them, that's fine too, you know? But I'll try to not get Rush or his normal ability. We'll have to use shards if we need. There should be one more round, yeah. Let's just get Rush. So something like this. Just keep farming abilities. And that should be more than enough. Finish it out. Get the 6 skills, and then we move on. Every single medal is important, so make sure you guys haven't missed medals in like chapters 1, 2, and 3 up at this point. So mystery boxes. Look at these mystery boxes. So it's going to total 10 of the balloon epics for Eeyore. So you'll be able to unlock his epic if you're able to complete all these mystery boxes and get to that point. And then there's additional racer shards. Every mystery box will be different. In this one, there's 3 Aladdin, 5 Jesse. Then you get some crews and stuff, and then upgrade coins. This is the lowest tier. As you go deeper into the extra chapter, these mystery boxes will give you more and more upgrade coins. So right here is 1,200 upgrade coins alone. So we're going to add that to the total of 21,500 that you get from the nodes. 22,700 so far. So a recommendation I have for these guys is use a racer that you have very high crew with that gives you loot bonus. So Mickey is my guy. As you can tell here, all these crews give loot bonuses, right? So Chippendale, you see I'm at a 101% right underneath the combat stat. So that means if I get 100 points, I'll get an extra 101 points and have a total of 201 points. I'm doubling the points, which means I'm just essentially getting more rewards per race and taking less time to actually complete it. And time is the most valuable thing you have. So if you look in Chippendale, see how it says loot bonus, 4th down, 10%, 17%, 22%, 26, 30. You want to use a character that you have, that you can just use as much loot bonus percentage as possible. Lonesome Ghost is another one, right? Is at 30% here because it's level 5. Seal is at 4-star, so I get 26%. So I could get an extra 4% here. And then Wilbur, this guy, is also granting 15% as a common crew. So loot bonus, just a little hack to make you do this faster and more efficiently. So Good thing about mystery boxes is they give a lot of, I'm telling you, they give a lot of upgrade points in the extra chapter, so do every single one and complete it as long as you can get there. And if you want to do it more effectively, just use Eraser and put crew on them. That's going to give you loot bonus. And also, another really good thing about these mystery boxes is typically they are shorter races. So if there's a race that has 3 laps usually in ranked, it'll be 1 to 2. Or if there's a track that has 2 laps, it's going to usually just be 1 lap. So there's relatively quick races. There's no requirements aside from just winning the race. And they're quick. They're quick, and they give a lot of good things. And like, you know, for you to be able to get a lot of upgrade points and then also get yours epic is just such a win. As long as we get, you know, you can get to the point of doing these mystery boxes here. But that's the whole point of loot bonuses, guys. That is literally the only usage for loot boxes, or the loot percentage crew, is for these mystery boxes. From what I know, I mean, I could be wrong. There could be something else, but I don't think so. But instead of getting like 2 rewards every mystery box based on getting like 1 or 200 points or whatever it is, I think if you do 2 with almost a fully maxed out loot crew like Mickey, I think we're gonna get 8 out of 10, which is insane. So we're getting 4 right here instead of like the normal 2. Just pretty much cut the rewards in half because I'm doubling every single loot with, you know, 101% extra. So we'll do the second one. Again, typically very, very, very quick races, which is great. Dude, this map, man. I don't know if this map was ever in ranked. Let me know if it was. I don't remember. These things are like my enemy, though. And this is a 4-lapper. I think it's usually a 5-lapper, so it's a little bit shorter. It's a quick, nonetheless, very quick map. Alright, so we'll finish this out. Getting the timing of this can be difficult too, if you're not used to it. Guys, the bad thing about this map too, look at this. It takes you so long for the most part, if you fall off the map, look at that, to actually respawn. So you actually lose a lot of time from falling off. Alright, we should get an extra 4 here. So we're 8 out of 10, so in a few hours when this resets, we can just finish it real quick. So instead of having to do like 4 or 5 races, we just have to do like 3. But yeah, we got some more upgrade coins, some Eeyore Epic as well, and then some of the Aladdin crew and whatever racer is showcased there. So Sadness, we want to stun 3 opponents. Last one standing too. Okay, so stun 3 people. Last one standing typically goes longer than normal races. You just have to wait for every single person that you're versing to lose their lives. Everyone has 3 lives, and if you're not in first place, you'll lose your life by the time the timer ends. Alright, so that's 1 stun. We're just going to make sure we get these stuns here. I don't know if these count as stuns. I want to say they don't. So we'll use our charge cloak. We got 1 stun there, looks like. Let's keep going. Got bomb, W. Alright, it's another stun. See if we get another bomb or something. Alright, we got another cloak. We can get a shield or a cloak or something. I mean, it's showing that it's a stun, but sometimes it doesn't count as stuns. Right, we got that one, so we should be good. We should be good with stuns. We'll do one more just for insurance. Alright, we should be done. So we'll just make sure we stay in first. Because if you're not in first, these things around you will teleport you into first, or like close to it. So at this point, you just want to outrace everybody. You see on the left, I think Elsa's done, and then Aurora has only 1 life left, so we should be almost done. Should end in the next like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Once this timer goes off. She's at her last life right now, so she should be done. There we go. Alright, we got the stuns, I'm assuming. Got like 5 or 6 stuns here at least. I wish there was a hard RB for this that gave even more rewards, like 30,000 on free coins. That'd be sick. Alright, so 5 Aladdin shards, 5 Swan, 10,000 season coins, which is great for buying stuff in shop for free, essentially, and then 1,500 upgrade coins. Get more coins since we have the shards maxed out for them. Alright, so use 3 unique skills, Cinderella. So this is a level 33 requirement.
It's time to begin.
They do typically throw in a lot of mid-season racers, seasons, you know, racers that don't have their own season but they come during the season, and they usually have them at like level 30 to 40. So that's like a lot of the roadblocks for people. And my biggest suggestion for you guys is, if you're free to play, if you don't spend money, or you don't have the racer at a certain level, just try to rank them up as much as possible to get shards in ranked. And then through time, they'll eventually give out shards for them. You know, you might not be able to complete it right away if you're free to play specifically, but just be patient. Through time, you will be able to level all these racers. It might not take, you know, the quickest amount of time. It might not be really fast, but through time, you will be able to level up racers slowly but surely. If you do your dailies every day, you know, be diligent with rank, try to get as much racers ranked up. Alright, this is our second unique. I wish this went faster, man. A lot of us thought this was bugged, because she only goes 132, but like, I really wish this thing went at least 150, because she's not that fast. I do like Cinderella. I think she has great stun potential with great slowdown. But I really do wish her abilities were better. Like, I wish this was faster. Like, 132 is just not fast enough. And her slipper that she spawns for auto, the auto is just so fast, and it only spawns, I think, with once. Like, it happens for like 3 to 5 seconds. It's like nothing, dude. So I just feel like she needs her abilities buffed a little bit, or her speed, something. But nonetheless, she's a pretty cool racer. Another racer that's really been growing on me is Aurora. Aurora's been, you know, really pulling her weight. She's interesting because when she gets stunned, she has a passive ability where she falls asleep and it just continues going. So she never gets stopped when she gets stunned. She just goes autopilot a little bit slower than her base speed, but just keeps it moving. So sometimes it's, you know, it's feasible where if you have to go through a tight turn and you're able to stun yourself from something on the track, you could self-stun yourself just to have a tighter turn. So there's a lot of tech behind it. All right, so 5 anxiety and honey lemon shards. Did we max out anxiety yet? I know we didn't have enough shards. Yeah, no, not yet. Close. All right, next up is use 5 charge skills with Winnie the Pooh. The goat, let's go. All right, so 5 charge skills, okay.
I hope this isn't too fast.
We're using charge skills. A leg skip. Just keep holding down the charge. Should be 4. And what do you guys think of Winnie and Eeyore, like these new racers? I think Eeyore's like a very strong A tier, maybe like A+. I'm very biased, I love Eeyore. I really do. Get invulnerability. Fun fact, Winnie the Pooh does get invulnerability when he uses charge. I think it lasts like 5 to 10 seconds, something crazy. And then Pooh is really good too. Like, he's just a solid racer. He's a very fast defender, especially for the defender class. He gets invulnerability for a little bit if you need. You want to keep his ability and not use it right away, because every time he uses his ability, he uses honey. He does have a passive ability though. When he has honey, he goes faster, his base speed. So you want to keep him as fast as possible, but if you want to use his normal or charge unique ability, do it around people so you can stun them and then get more honey to keep your top speed up. But Pooh kind of cooks, man. He's got very similar speed to Sadness, and Sadness is very good. Sadness is a cloak defender, but to be fair, Winnie the Pooh does not have cloak, but gets shield like Candy. He's always protected with shield. And then his, of course, is like I was saying earlier, his unique ability. He gets invulnerability for like 5 seconds. So he's protected a lot of the time. He really is. While also being able to stun or slow people down with his abilities. Okay. Use 3 charge skills again, but with Lilo.
I feel especially motivated today.
I know a lot of people like Lilo. I'm not a fan. She does have a pretty good auto, but Lilo's one of those racers where, like, face value, you look at her, you're like, oh, she sucks, she's not that good. But when you get her normal ability off, taking pictures, you take a few pictures, I think it's up to, what, like 5, 6, or 8 or something? Her base speed goes very fast. She goes very fast. It doesn't last the whole race, but it does last a good amount of time. Lilo is, if you can get her pictures off, is actually a menace, bro. And her auto goes 142, so she's like middle tier auto. She's not like, you know, the slow 125, 130 like Prince Eric's ship is. She's not the fastest like Snow White. But, not too bad. Goes faster with Supercharger, of course. And if you guys have played in Chapter 1, you could play as Tigger. I think it's like Node 2 or Node 3 or something. Tigger also has an auto. But his auto, if you read it, it does something very similar as Snow White, where his auto will last depending on how far ahead the first place person is. Which means his auto is going to be going longer depending on how far back you are or how far ahead the person is. So Snow White's great because you use her auto and she literally will just be, she could be, if you're like down by like a quarter of a lap, a third of a lap, she will stay autoed until she catches up. Like if you guys are 1v1 with Snow White and you're in second place on this mini map and Lilo's in first, she will be auto almost the amount of time it takes her to catch up. It does tap out after a certain amount of time, but she's auto. She could be auto for like 15, 20, 30 seconds. Like, it's a ridiculous amount. So Tigger's going to have a very similar auto in that sense. I'm just curious what tier of auto he's going to be. Is he going to be like the lower tier, the mid tier, or the faster tier? Similar to just like Snow White's speed. Alright, that's done. Alright, so win a race and go through 14 speed pads with Aladdin. Aladdin's a vibe too, man. I love Aladdin and all these racers. I came into this game in Season 4. The Cave of Wonders, or whatever it is. So, I'm naturally biased towards Aladdin. And Jasmine, you guys know. You guys have been around the channel for a little bit, been in streaming stuff. I love Jasmine as well. Jafar's alright. Jafar kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. He's got his use cases though, he's not terrible. Any racer you can pretty much compete and make decent with, as long as they're not like insanely slow. What do I have to do? Oh, we gotta do speed pads, okay. Let's focus on speed pads, as we're missing everyone. Alright, it might be too late. I don't know if we missed enough. What we could do as well, let's farm these speed pads. We'll just hold the break. So this counts. These are all, right there was like 2. Alright, let's focus on speed pads. We're just yapping away. I think that's like 4 or 5 at least. I think there's one here, right? No, not in this area, okay. We're just gonna farm and then just gonna let it rip his ability. Now we get why Seymour doesn't like this game type. Let's just farm a little bit. Alright, this should be enough, right? Let's just focus on coming in first now. The rest of these speed pads if possible. Should be enough. If not, we'll redo it, but you know, see what we can do here. All right, let's see. That's 14. We kind of was dilly-dallying the first lap. Okay, so we did complete it. So again, with items and with speed pads, things like this, you could always farm them by just going through it, using brake, back and forth. Just saves you time from having to do the whole race again. All right, so 5 Steamboat Pete, which is fantastic. So fun fact, there is a leak that regular Pete, not Steamboat Pete, regular Pete, like Goofy's friend in the Goofy movie, is in the data mines, the game files, which is great because we've been waiting for Pete, and regular Pete would be sick. He probably would be a brawler. He could be a trickster though, so we'll see. All right, so stay in the air for 4 seconds with Honey Lemon, level 35. Let's do it. I might have to do 2 recordings of this because PlayStation doesn't allow you to record more than an hour of time, and it will probably take that long. So what do we have to stay in the, okay, stay in the air for 4 seconds. So this, it's probably not floating objects, but if there's any jumps, just want to make sure you go over them. And if you don't have boost, it's even better because you'll have longer air time. It'll be kind of like a floating duck. There we go. And then also, fun fact, if you guys don't think you're going to do it, you can literally just keep jumping. Every jump you'll get like, you know, a third of a second. This does count as air time as well. Especially if you're jumping downhill or something like that. This will count towards your time in the air. We'll go over here since there's like a bigger jump here. Alright, that should be more than enough. Go over these jumps here, get some more air time. That's good. Kind of dragging over it. So this should be good. 4 seconds is not that long. And just for insurance, we will just jump our way over. Yeah, but let me know, guys. I'm very curious too. I'm always curious. Like, let me know in the comments if you guys could, what season you started, how long you've been playing for, and what are some of the roadblocks that's gonna stop you from completing this extra chapter. It's probably a lot of it's gonna be these, you know, these rare racers, mid-season racers, things like that. All right, so 5 Sully shards, card skin. We got a capsule. Let's see what's in the capsule. Good amount of upgrade coins and season coins as well. Lemony yellow. Let's see this capsule. All right, gopher. Okay, cool. Yo, these capsules, I really want. I want more owl common crew shards for Winnie the Pooh. It's like, it's so weird how the past 2 seasons has been so difficult to get like these common crews, because these boxes are just like pumping out their shards and their epics and then their rares. It's like very hard to get the commons now. It's very, very wild. All right, Steamboat Pete level 35, use manual boost for 20 seconds. So we want to make sure our boost is used and active for at least 20 seconds in this race. So if your boost is active, going through speed pads will keep it going. You'll get a little bit of boost. It will elongate the time that you're using it, especially with Pete. He's a brawler, so when you run into people, and you bash into them, you'll get boosts like this. So now we want to just stay on grind pipes while the boost is active, and this will be one of the easiest objectives to do in this whole chapter. We pretty much started with boost. We're at 14 seconds already, so we just consider this completed. And we'll go over these jumps to farm more boosts. We'll just keep it going. And I'm just do the same thing for lap 2, lap 3, and this should complete this objective. Love Pete, man, such a vibe. I'm just gonna ride this whole thing out. Man, I feel like I haven't seen the Hans in rank in so long. At one point, for those who are new, Hans was the best racer in this game. He was the fastest, he got supercharged, he was insanely broken, got the vulnerabilities and stun people as well. And now he lost the throne to the fastest racer in the game. If you guys didn't know, is Gaston, weirdly enough. Alright, that should complete that. Relatively easy. So for that one, just try to keep your boost active, especially when you're going over grind pipes. And if it's possible, before you go to grind pipe, activate your boost, just so you get more time for it. So anxiety level 36, you gotta win and activate 9 drift boosts. So it's not activating boosts like manual boosts, it's 9 drift boosts. So just drifting and boosting. So if you play normal and you guys normally drift boost, this is just win the race essentially. Nothing else you have to do, just race normally. The drift boosts are, once the wheels glow like that, you let go, that's 1 drift boost. That's 2, 3, and then again, if you're by the finish line, you need more drifts, you can literally hold brake like this and keep farming for drift boosts. Anxiety's cool. She has this aura around her where if people go in it, she'll be able to farm an ability. I think it's power 1 or power 2 abilities, so it's not the fastest, so it's not the strongest type of abilities you can get. And then if you use her charge, she gets 1 of 3 options. She gets more of an offensive skills. They all happen at the same time. And the other one's more defensive. And then the third is also offensive, but offensive is usually she'll get boosts. She'll get like shield, she'll get boost depending on the type of shield, or she'll get rush if she doesn't get boost with like a charge shield or something. So you obviously, when you do her charge, you want to be able to. Here's like more of the offensive, I guess, right, with the bomb and whatnot. See if we can get her other ability here. Once you get shield, you know you're gonna go. Okay, so she's either getting boost or getting rush. Sometimes it's 1 rush, or sometimes it's you get 3 of the rushes. Alright, so that's done. That was simple enough.
Still 12, they want to push it back.
Alright, so that's done. So we'll do this one, go through 11 speed paths with Sully, 37. So again, you need him at 37. You can't be 36, 35, 20. You have to have him at least level 37 in order to participate in this node. So 11 speed paths. Fun fact too, Sully in like season 1, season 2 was like the best racer in this game. They did change the speed, how the like top speed works, where he had over 10,000 top speed, him and Buzz both. See if there's any speed pads on the ground here. I don't remember. I like never take this route here. There's 1, there's 2 there, 3, okay. So what happened is speed, there was a set amount of speed per level, and then they changed it. I think it was like season 5 or 6 or something, and correct me if I'm wrong. But they changed it so the crew bonuses now, like the crews that give top speed, give you percentages now, instead of like base numbers. So the speed tier went down a little bit, from when the game started. But Sully was like one of the fastest in the game. Now he's kind of irrelevant. I mean, he's not a bad racer. He's just very clunky. I don't know where we're at. So let's farm this real quick. That should be good. Get those last few speed pads here. Or last one, I guess. Alright, so that should do it, right? Alright, very good. Sully level 36 is done. Alright, so now mystery box, again, super important. Highly recommend doing a mystery box every single time. So in this mystery box now, we're going to add up the upgrade points here. So you get 3 more of Eeyore's Epic. Again, you're going to get a total of 10. Get 3 Sully shards, 5 Gaston shards, and then you get Piglet, Miss Flint. The Cronies are really hard to get. They came with Gaston. They are a mid-season crew. So getting 10 of these are definitely a dub. And then you'll get a total of 5, 1,000, 1,600 upgrade coins just from this mystery alone. So right now we're totaling 24,300 upgrade points total in this extra chapter. And we'll get some more from the third and I think last mystery box it is.
I don't even have my license!
This will be my most terrifying. See you at the finish line real soon.
Alright. So we just gotta win. They're typically shorter races. And all you have to do is win. There's nothing, no crazy requirements. You just finish the race, come top 3, then win the race. That's crazy. Yeah, let's just keep falling off the bat. That's great. That's like ideal. It's a good way to play the game, you know? Jump over these things. Even if you're shielded, you're gonna get slowed down by those things, so you want to jump over unless you have like cloak or something. I know this map is not a rank. They really took out Arby's Arena in all of ranked. Which I'm not mad about, to be honest with you. Alright, so we should get 4 rewards here. Just from having the 101% bonus. So we're essentially doubling every single reward we get. So we got the balloon. I would love to max out his epic, so we'll get there slowly but surely. Got the 5 Gaston shards, some extra upgrade coins. Do the second one here. Hopefully it's a new map, just so we're not growing stale here.
This is gonna be a great race.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'll be going over, like, during the race in certain tracks, if there's anything worth mentioning in terms of, like, the routes or what you can do to optimize your time. Like, something like that. If you have rush and you could use rush midair over big jumps like this, you save a significant amount of time. So anytime you're doing a track that has a big jump like this, there's one in Atlantica, it's like a 4-lapper or 5-lapper, and you get rush, or an ability that makes you go fast like rush. You want to be able to save it. A little slingshot here you could do. If you guys don't know what slingshots are, they are a mechanic in the game where when you jump on grind pipes, it magnetizes you to the grind pipe. So if you're able to jump onto a grind pipe and then jump right off, there's like this reverse magnetism that makes you go faster, like an extra 20-30 miles per hour faster for that second or two jumping off. It's very in-depth. I do have some member videos if you guys would like to become a member on slingshots, but I also go through it, come through the live streams, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Essentially, I'm sure there's some content creators that also has them as videos that they've uploaded. All right, cool. So that's done. We have to recircle. Circle back to this in what? How many hours? 15, okay. All right, so down here we need 18 more medals. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to complete this here until chapter 5, or maybe chapter 4 now. But let's claim our stuff. 5 Tia, 5 Gaston. We'll see the epic. We'll see the capsule rather. And again, if you guys are liking this content and this type of content with the extra chapter, I would do this every season. If you guys like it, just let me know. We got Owl, nice. Got Owl to 4-star. It's a huge dub. He's been so hard to get. Oddly enough, as a common crew, but we got him to 4 stars, so very good. By part 2, we should be able to max him out. So Gaston level 39. This might be a hard one for people. Gaston is a mid-season racer. He came in, I think, in season 2 or season 3, something like earlier like that, or maybe even season 4 actually with Hades. Level 39 though. So win the race and stay in the air for at least 4 seconds. So 4 seconds makes me think it's probably not floating objects. Usually the floating objects will give you, like, you need to be in the air for 9, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, depending on the race and whatnot, but last man standing, so anytime there is a jump, we're going to go over it. We're going to stay in the air as much as possible. Right there, we'll give an extra second or 2. And again, you can jump, and jumping, you know, do a few jumps is like an extra second or 2 on your time, so there's nothing wrong with just jumping your whole way through as long as you can win the race. Jump in, especially if it's downhill. Alright, I'm pretty sure we completed it already. So we're gonna go over anything that has a big jump. It's a bit like 1.5 to 2 seconds there. Plus you have that jump as well. But you'll have more than enough time, especially last man standing. You're generally going more laps than if you just had a regular race here, just because it takes time for everyone to lose their lives here. So again, anytime I'm going downhill, you jump in, get that extra second. Especially right here, you jump here, get some extra time. I mean, you don't have to be jumping, honestly. It's only 4 seconds. But between just going over, like, just jumps that you're naturally going to be going over, you'll be fine for time. But I just want to over-exaggerate it just for the idea of it. So, Gonsu needs to get hit 1 more time, and Pete needs to get hit 2 more times, or now 1 more time, and the race is over. Yeah, so this race usually goes like probably like a minute and a half. We're 2 minutes in right now. And nice smooth win. That should most likely, yeah, that'd be 4 seconds, so that is done. Done and dusted. Alright, next race is 10 manual boosts. So the manual boosts are not drift boosts. The manual boosts are when you have no boosts and you're drifting or whatever it is, especially with the speedster going over speed pads, you gain some boosts. Once your boost meter goes all the way up and you have to activate it, that will count as 1. So while he's tricky, especially for newer players, we need 10 of them. Because he has very good boosts, he keeps his boost. So it's not a matter of maintaining your boost. You want to just activate the new ones. So you see this drift meter up top. So that's 1, and we need, what, 10 total? So if we were to, like, play and keep our boost up with speed, because he has a high boost stat like this, it doesn't really deplete. So you want to make sure that the boost does deplete, whether you get stunned, whether you just don't drift and you let it deplete. And that's 2 right there. We need to average a lot more since we're, like, you know, already on lap 2 or 5. So here's the 3rd one. We'll just let it run out. You could also just stop and go back and stun yourself so your boost goes away. Go over speed pass as Speedster, that's 4. And again, I can run into this thing, reset the boost meter. I'll wait for this. So that's 5. That's 6. You get self-stun herself again. That's 7. We'll stun ourselves. That's 8. And then we just need 2 more within 1 lap. It's 9. We'll do like 11 or 12, just because I never trust the way this counts, man. I feel like sometimes I've done what I needed to do and it still didn't work. Alright, that's 10 right there. 11. We'll do 1 more. And if you use his ability too, it will pause your boost essentially. So you don't want to really use his normal or his tap, or like when you use his normal, you don't want to go through the trash because it'll give him boost unless you need boost to activate. But if it's currently active, you don't want to really do that, and his charge will deplete his boost, which does help. Alright, Wally done. That might be another hard one for people. Wally's in mid-season, they don't give out charge for like crazy, and it's level 40, so that might be a little bit of a roadblock. So again, let me know what you guys need to do. So let's look at this capsule. So you're seeing all sadness, sad Riley. So, and there is some owl too. Look at this drop rate, dude. It's like, what, 12%? It's not that high. I mean, it's not terrible, but hopefully we get some owl. There's some owl shards here. That's the dream. Let's see what we get here. Nope, got Piglet, the Gopher. We're getting Gopher up, which is good. Alright, next race. Slipstream for 20 seconds. This is my least favorite objective because it makes you have to drive slower. It's very tedious, but Tiadama, level 40. Slipstream for 20 seconds. Again, it's behind the stream or the track that the opponents leave in front of you from their wheels. And it's fog, of course. This game more hates us. Alright, so we'll just be driving behind people. We'll do for like 30-40 seconds just to solidify it. You could brake as you're driving just to stay behind like this. It shouldn't take too long. See these tire marks here? You want to just drive in these guys here. What is it, 20 seconds? Yeah, we're probably done already. Get around that charge shield here. Protect yourself. Alright, and we're pretty much done. There's no world where we didn't do 20 seconds, so we'll just finish it out. Shout out to all the people who like Tia, man. Tia's not my type of racer, but her build's pretty cool. I just wish her Calypso, when she gets her stuns or whatever it is, I wish that she actually changed her design. Kind of like how Maleficent changes to the dragon. Like, she just gets like a whirlpool around her. I feel like they could have done such cooler things with her. Use our charge to get boost. Slingshot. Slingshots really don't work for racers that aren't fast, but it's good for the refs. The refs and the prefs. Alright, this should be done. W. Alright, so we will do this one. Manual boost for 20 seconds with Davey. Davey doesn't have good boost. I mean, I guess he has decent boosts for a brawler. Usually brawlers don't have really good boosts unless they're like lower speed, like Donald or Jesse. But we'll maintain it for 20 seconds, so we're just going to race normal while the boost is active. We're going to go over jumps and maintain the boost, or we're going to go over speed pads and maintain as well, or take grind pipes if we have to. So 20 seconds. No grind pipes on this map, but we will just keep it going and go through these boosts things on the field. Speed pads if possible. Alright, you're gonna stun us. We're gonna stun ourselves. There we go. Keep our boost up as much as possible. Get this boost here. And this should do it. How many seconds? 20. Yeah, we should be good. Sometimes you do this and you're like, there's no way I got 20 seconds, and somehow you got 20 seconds. Yeah, chill with that. And also, when you're drifting, notice the boost bar up top. It will deplete slower while you're drifting. So sometimes it's better to just drift as you have your boost. But that should be that. Awesome. And you're also getting season coins for every node that you complete, which is great. So it's a good way to really build up your season coins. Alright, and from this we get 4 joy shards, got a wing, a season box token, which is fantastic, 2,500 upgrade coins, and then 2,000 as well. I don't know if we did I count the amount in here? I did not. So 4, 8, 6, 12, so this is 2,000. So we're adding 2,000 to the total upgrade coins you get. So right now, 26,300 upgrade coins you get from this extra chapter. And then you do have 3 sadness, 5 aerial shards, again, 4 of Eeyore's epic. So we'll claim this guy, and then we'll continue on. Don't know whose wing this is. Looks like Tia's or Davy. Alright, next up is the mystery box. Alright, get this loot bonus as much as possible. Yeah, Winslow though. Let's bang out these 2 races, and then tomorrow we'll be able to just complete the rest of the mystery boxes and get every single loot that comes in it. Got an Arby's track, let's go.
This will make a great store. Mickey Mouse is in the house.
Alright, so again, these mystery boxes, you just gotta win the race, there's no requirements, just win it, because with that you'll be finishing it. Alright, here we go. Mickey's great is supercharged, because you could literally, depending on how you use your items and your boosts, you could literally have constant items all race with the level 2 supercharge too. And Mickey honestly kind of cooks, man, when you don't have this crew that I have on him right now. And he's got, you know, his max speed that you can pretty much get him to. He cooks pretty hard, and he's always invulnerable. Will help out his teammates as well. Alright, that's the first one down. We'll do one more. Got some rabbit. We are over a quarter of the way there to max out Eeyore's epic, which is fantastic. Again, let me know, guys, too, if this is helpful. I enjoy recording these videos. It gives me motivation to actually do the extra chapter because I procrastinate so much with it, but I think there's good value to watching it, seeing the nodes, the rewards. Alright, silver screen. This is probably going to be a one-lapper based on based on how big this lap is. So again, mystery boxes are always shorter races, which is great. Good little touch. Little things like that I appreciate. Finish this guy off. Alright, mystery boxes are done for today. I believe that was the last one in the extra chapter too. So getting 8 out of 10 is really not that bad. I don't know if it's possible to get 10 out of 10. I know I need one more crew to get to 5-star, but... Actually, let's try to do the math here. An extra 1,000 upgrade coins, which is great. One of the best way to farm upgrade points is the extra chapter, as long as you're able to complete it. So we are 4, okay, so we have 8 out of 10, so we need another 196. 196, okay. Alright, so Santa's level 41, win the race and stun 2 opponents.
Maybe I should just.
Let's go.
Do we have to?
Good luck, everyone.
Oh, is it all going to be so interesting?
Alright, so stun 2 people and win. Alright, that's 1. I'm gonna do like 4 or 5 because again, I just don't trust it. The counters. Yeah, that was a 2 for there. Double kill. Let's go. I don't know if these count. It shows the stun on the right, but I don't know if it actually counts towards these objectives and missions. There's no one going near me. Guess that AI is being smart. Queen is so broken, man. I think I'd rather verse like 5 Urboses than Queen. That's where I'm at with her. And I'm sure many people agree with me there, too. So I think we got the Suns. We'll do another one, just for insurance. Queen is just crazy disruptive, man. Now we'll do one more, and we should be fine. That was crazy. Alright, we'll time this cloak. That should be good. Finish this guy off. I think we're nearing the end. I haven't really been paying attention, but we have to be very close. Nice. All right. 5 more races, not too bad. All right, so we can't do Carl because he's not dropped yet. Probably this week, guys. Right now it's Sunday. This Thursday, he's probably going to be coming at level 30. Dash into opponents 4 times. He's a brawler. That's going to give you 5 aerial shards, a season box token, license plate, some upgraded season coins, and then aerial at 43. And then you go to Winnie. Okay, but we can get to Winnie this way as well. So can't do Carl. We'll go down here. Cinderella, 14 speed
I
pads.
think we'll make a very good team. Let's begin.
Let's go.
One victory coming right up.
Gee, I sure hope I make a
Why, this is just like a dream.
All right, go through speed pads here. Where are the speed pads at? It's a question. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's more than enough for 3 laps. 6. I do like Cinderella's vibe, man. I just don't love her as a racer. Again, I wish her abilities, like I was saying earlier, is a little bit better, but she is very cool. Very neat, very cool. Get all the speed pads you can. Probably had 14 already. Not like very near to it. I want to see if I go left here on this little fork circle thing. If there's 2 speed pads or just 1? Or none? Just 1, okay, so it's the same on both sides. Alright, this should definitely do it.
It's like a dream.
W?
Wonderful dream come true.
Nice. And you get 5,200 season coins too. Not too bad per node. Adds up very quickly. Alright, sending me back for some reason. What's going on? Hello? Alright, so here we get 5 joy shards. We get some wheels. Again, is the capsule the same thing? It looks like it's sadness. Yeah, you get Piglet, Conga, Owl. So again, going for Owl, baby. Give us some Owl. Nice, the dude 8. 8 is a big boy. Alright. What are we exchanging? Oh, Conga and Piglet, okay. Alright, so down to earth floating objects use 6 skills. So most of these skill boxes are probably going to be in the air where they're going to make you have to go over these jump pads to get the skills. So let's make sure we use 6 skills and then get close to wrap this up.
This is gonna be our do this.
Alright, 6 skills. Doesn't have to be charged, just regular skills. Doesn't have to be unique abilities. Alright, so this is the second one, counting the first one we used for her starting bonus. This is 4 laps, so we should be alright. Get this one skill here. Alright, last lap. Do the same thing we've been doing. Nice. That should do it for Joy. A lot of Joy love in this extra chapter. What is she at? 2 or 3 nodes? They're pushing Joy. I wouldn't be surprised if they just throw her in shot. Be like, oh, you need Joy for this. So here's her sergeant shot for you to level her up. Alright, so we're locked behind here. We need 81 more medals. So we're going to need to complete chapter 4 and 5 to be able to get this avatar. So Winnie the Pooh, we just gotta win. Win with a win, me. That was pretty bad.
Now I don't want any trouble. Let's go. I hope this isn't too fast.
Man, I love Winnie. She's just so good. Alright, nice 2-lapper. The way to play Winnie, guys, again, I know I mentioned it earlier. is you want to hold his ability and keep his honey up unless he could stun people and get more honey. Goes 192 off that slingshot without boost, and I probably could have done a cleaner slingshot too. Another thing I want to show you guys around this area, I'll do the second lap and make sure I boost for it. There's a little tech driving through it to be able to go a little bit faster. Because lines are everything in racing games, guys. Like, your lines are pretty much, if there's a slight turn, you don't want to take a wide turn. You want to take as straight as a line as possible, which will help you compete better, go faster, be more efficient. I'm going to save his boost. Yeah, 92 is not too bad, 192. Alright, so something like this, if you guys have boosts, we could do, get the speed pad and just jump through this. I know it seems very small, but it's a little intricate detail that will help you go faster on this map. I don't know how we did not hit that. Alright, so that's Pooh. Another 5,200. Man, if you think about it, 5,200 times 30 is what? 5, 10, 15, 150,000 coins at least. From this whole chapter. Alright, and there's Eeyore. The 50 Eeyore shards. Very good. So as of now, we're done. We need 78 more medals to get this avatar. We can't get through Carl because he's not here yet. But once we do, again, we'll be able to do that in Aerial 43. And then, wow, we're actually able to get the 10 Eeyore shards. So we'll finish it off. Usually they wait till like Chapter 4, Chapter 5 for this. But this season they're just waiting for Chapter 5 for this avatar. Okay. Alright, so we'll bang this out quick. Get an extra 10 Eeyore shards, 1,500 upgrade coins, and then 1,500 season coins. Alright, so Daisy Duck, 5 manual boost you want to activate. So she has a really good boost as well, so you want to make sure that her boost bar will deplete, so that you can build it back up and then activate it. So a lot of the times we'll do this objective, activating these manual boosts with racers with good boosts. So we'll make sure we get 5 in. So that's 1. We won't drift to make sure we lose our boost. And that's 2. And fun fact, I think still to this day, Daisy Duck has the #1 best boost out of every racer in this game. She has the highest boost stat. She's the queen of boost. And that's 3. And she gets a little quick, man, with her abilities. When she gets quote-unquote angry or gets stunned, or if you just use her charge. Alright. The boost is still staying up. I think we need 2 more. Okay. And 1 more. I'll do another 1 or 2 for insurance. And again, if you need to farm boost, guys, right, you get her boosted, and then you can just stop, go backwards, reset your boost meter, and just boost a few times. Even if you have to break while doing it, if you're running out of time. How slow her boost is going down, man. Her boost is insane. Alright.
I'm making breakfast.
Alright, so we have, I think, just 2 more races. 3 more, okay. So go through 4 speed pads at Swan. Makes me feel like there's not a lot of speed pads on this map, but it seems like there will be, since it's Toon Village. So it is just 4, okay, just 4 speed pads.
By the sweat of my brow and the courage of my heart, I will win this.
Let's go. That's one. Swan is great too, guys. I don't know if you have Swan or if you supercharge her. She's definitely one of the racers that is definitely worth supercharging. She's a menace with her trail. She's always cloaked. She's a cloaked defender, so the best archetype allegedly in the game. And she's very zippy too. So there's a speed pad over here. There's one. And again, we just need, I think 4, I said, right? Get that one there. There's one there. So we should be already done. Finish this race out, we got our speed pads, and we're done. Yeah, very good racer. She was like super S tier a few seasons ago, like one of the best racers in the game. She's still really good with supercharged, but now that more people are getting supercharged and balancing out a lot of the meta racers. And it's funny how one of the best racers is Sam Flynn. He's not even supercharged. That's how good he is. As like a mid-weight speedster with boost that gets a little bit of a speed buff, a little bit of boost and invulnerability with the tap unique. It's insane. Alright, so manual boost for 30 seconds with Woody. So Woody is a speedster, so if you have your boost active or if you just need boost, going through speed pads, you will get more boost than other racers like tricksters, defenders, and brawlers. So definitely use grind pipes if you can while your boost is active, go through speed pads, and you should be no problem completing this. Also, I'm going through here too, these jumps. Just keep your boost going, especially if you do tricks. What is it? Alright, 30 seconds. That shouldn't be an issue at all. Especially going over these guys. So we have no boost, so let's go through here. We'll get boost after 1 or 2 jumps and just keep it rocking. This should do it. Go the scenic route. Keep this boost going. We probably boosted for like 95% of this race. Probably even higher. Missed that completely. Love you. Alright. There's Woody. 30 seconds. Manual boost. Alright. Last race. Sadness at level 36. We need to be on grind pipes. For 4 seconds, easy enough.
Okay.
I think there's only one section for grind pipes in this. Oh, no, there's 2. The other one's very small though. Alright, so up here, luckily it's unavoidable. You have to go here. Going through these item boxes give you a little bit more speed. I wish they gave you boost too. Oh no, it's just those grind pipes. Okay. This one could be challenging if you guys don't take your time going through these grind pipes, because there's only those two for these 2 laps. So what we're going to do, something that helps, is when we go through these grind pipes, we're going to make sure we're not boosted and we're not balanced, so it's going to take our time going through it. I'll show you guys what I mean. So we're going to take our time and stay unbalanced like this, just to get as much time as possible on those pipes. And that should be enough. I'm sure that's 4 seconds. If not, we have to redo it and do those grind pipes, both laps like we just did prior. Going very slow without boost, not balanced, taking our time. Yeah, that should be enough. It's not. Wow, we gotta redo it. Yeah, so this is a little tricky. But we will be able to do it. I'll show you guys. Same thing that we were doing earlier. We're gonna complete it because we have to. We're gonna do it, we might as well do it right. So we're gonna make sure we go through these grind pipes again, unboosted, unbalanced, take our time, and we should be able to be good. Not gonna use the boost. Gonna take our sweet time. Alright, that was a lot faster than it's annoying, man. We have to go we have to do the grind pipes that don't have the color we need, because it's gonna give us a boost and make us go faster over the grind pipe. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. We might have to redo it. It's a little tricky one. Funny how it's the last race too. Yeah, they get a little tricky with this stuff. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm nice and slow. And we'll see if that's enough. This one is a little tricky, not gonna lie. Alright, dude, I don't know. Let's see. No, we didn't do it. Insane. Tricky. Alright, we have to do both grind pipes confirmed with no boost and no balancing. I wonder if people have issues with this. It's relatively easy to do. You just gotta do it right. We're gonna go slow as possible. Yeah, we gotta do that twice. That's kind of where we're at. Another thing you could do, if we still have issues, you could like use Sadness to take off all her crew, so her face speed is even slower. That will definitely solidify it. Now we're gonna go slow. For the sake of the video, I hope that's it, man. We'll find out. And we'll see. Let's go. It's gonna pop up. We did not get it. That's crazy. I'm assuming the left grind pipe is a little bit longer. This is crazy, dude. Win the race and slide and grind pipes for 4 seconds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit her. We're gonna take off all crew. We're gonna go as slow as possible. Alright, now we're speed 67. Big difference. We're okay, go to race.
Oh, I hope I don't let you down.
Go fast.
Don't start without me.
So we're gonna do the same strat, but instead go to the left grind pipe. There is a little bend in it, which makes me want to think that it's longer.
Nice job.
Yeah, see, we got a little bit of speed buff. So annoying. It might be still enough with her low speed, so we'll see. And there's no other grind pipes. Alright. Usually there's one. No. This is such a meme at this point, man. Alright, we'll go here so at least we get stunned. Actually, no, it's still gonna...
Is this a penalty?
Alright, that was pretty slow. Wish I could just throw crew on mid-race to do this faster. But I think this will get the job done. The first lap wasn't the best with the grind pipe, but we are going significantly slower without crew. Just shows the power of crew here. Let's see. Unbelievable. Still didn't do it. I wonder if there's like a bug or something.
Maybe I should just lie down.
Alright, we're gonna do it again. If we could do that first grind pipe on the first lap, just like the second lap we did last race, we'll be fine. I would think. I mean, this is crazy. They chose the wrong map for this, man. That's gotta be at least 2 seconds, man. I refuse to leave anything different. Do 2 each. Just gotta figure it out, man. It's like a puzzle at this point. Let me go slow. See, dude, this keeps screwing us. Like, I don't think we did it again. This is so, dude, this map, the objective, and the game type, so lame. It's content, I'll tell you that. Would be the last race, too. Unbelievable. We're gonna do one more, and if not, I'm just whatevering.
I'll give it all I've got. I don't want to
I'm sure if you guys have like a level 30 or 40 cent, this probably would be easier to do.
Ready for a comeback.
But
Okay, let's go.
I'm committed at this point, you know? That's what we gotta do. Alright, last one. Incoming. Nope, we're not going that way. Always made the same mistake. Alright, if this isn't it, then I'm done with it. I am at 99.9% certain that will do it. We finally did what we needed. No crew. Slow over both grind types. Tricky, man. I wonder, you guys, let me know if you guys had the same issues with this one. If I'm just being shoegay. They're pulling teeth with sadness, man, without crew. Alright. That should be it. And if not, then I'm never going to look at this again. Okay, I don't know if it's bugged, it might be bugged, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 seconds. They gave us the worst map for it, not a good game type for it. Don't know what is going on, but that's the 10 Eeyore shards, 1,500 upgrade coins, 15,000 season coins, and that is the extra chapter, guys. So, total of 26,300 upgrade coins you get between the nodes and the multiplayer boxes if you're able to complete it. Carl Fredrickson is probably coming this week, so level 30 we're going to need him at, dash 4 opponents. And that's pretty much it. Eeyore's unlocked. This is the extra chapter. Let me know what you guys think about this content. If you guys like this, I would do this every single season. I do enjoy making these videos. So I think going through a comprehensive guide of each node, what you have to do, the levels, the rewards associated, the amount of coins and rewards you get, and whatnot. But that'll be it for me, guys. Take care. God bless. Again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. And if you're able to complete this objective, also let me know. Because what am I doing wrong? You know, type of thing. But appreciate you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.